shooters down, hit you on the block. Ain't a janitor, but I hit you with a mop. Better watch your friends, they quick to turn the odds. And that bitch nigga will play you for a thought. Ain't no style watch, yeah, my shit.
The new audio has started recording. Alright. You sexy little pineapples. That's what. Oh, notification. Gotta check my phone. 1 sec. Millennial 2021. Nice. A chick. Guys, you came here to this video for one thing. How to become a more stylish skier. You guys want to ski like Harlow? You want to ski like the bunch? You want to ski like Gus Kenworthy or Andre Gelly? I don't know. You pick. How to become a more stylish skier 101, brought to you by myself, Bruce Oldham. I got 3 main points for you guys here, and I got a little tip at the end that's going to just put it over the top. But 3 main tips on what you can do to make yourself a more stylish skier coming into the winter season and just moving forward in your ski career, guys. But before we get into this video, guys, I put a lot of effort in this, and I'm only asking you to do one thing. Move that little mouse of yours to that like button. Just tickle it a little bit. Just tickle it till it turns blue. If we get to 420 likes in this video, I'll let you guys pick an intro to the next video. Whatever the top comment is, I will use that intro for my next YouTube video, guys. But yeah, go smash that like button, subscribe. It really helps me on the YouTube algorithm. And yeah, I appreciate it. First things first, most people will agree with me on this. Being a stylish skier is probably one of the most important things. Style in general is one of the most important things. Whether it's in skiing, whether it's in goddamn basketball or something like, right? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Style comes into play with everything you do. And everybody has their own personal style. So I'm not here to tell you that one style is better than the other. One way of doing things is better than the other. I'm here to give you my opinions on what I think looks good. Basic ways to make yourself look better and to improve upon your own style or whatever style you might want to inherit or take on. The first tip I have for you guys, this is a really easy one, but so many people miss it. It's the same with any kind of sport you do. You have to watch yourself do it. So whether that's people taking videos of you or you watching other skiers do things you want to do, watching and analyzing it is going to be what's the most important thing. First of all, I personally have done so many tricks where I'm like, that was the coolest shit I've ever done. I go look at a video my friend took and I'm like, oh my god, I never want to do this trick again. It looks horrendous. Like, you do a grab, you're like, oh, that's so sick. You watch a video of it, not at all what you thought it looked like, right? So your own personal perception of what you're doing is very different than it looks to other people sometimes. And because, first of all, it's not first person. Second of all, you can't really see what you're doing and how you're doing it. I'll take the hood off here for extra analysis. But the best way to hone in your style, in my opinion, this is probably the most important one. Watching videos of yourself ski. If you watch videos of yourself ski, you can find things you do and don't like about what you do. So let's say you grab a blunt a certain way and you really like that. Just you analyzing and say, I like that, the way I grabbed that blunt. I could tweak it a little more and it might look even sicker. Or I'm grabbing blunt, I'm capped right in the end, but what if I arch my back a little bit, right? Those are all things that come with watching videos of yourself ski or really do anything and improve upon, right? You don't notice things like in fighting, if you're keeping your hands low, you don't really notice it as much when you're actually fighting. But when you go watch videos, you're like, oh my god, my hands are really low there. I can't believe I didn't notice that. Same with skiing, right? So right off the bat, that's one of the biggest things I can suggest. And along with that is watching other people ski, watching ski movies, seeing other people's style, what you like about what they do, what you don't like about what they do. And taking in what you do like and leaving out what you don't like. You might not like the way the bunch skis. You might really like the way the bunch skis, but you need to watch what they do and you need to think of, first of all, it helps you come up with ideas of ways to do tricks that you might not have thought of before. B, it also creates those patterns in your brain of like, hey, when I grab that safety, I'm going to tweak it out to the side, right? Things like that. So like I said, guys, that's the biggest thing we're getting into right off the bat. Watch videos of yourself skiing. Watch videos of other people you look up to skiing and go off what you do and don't like. And then put the work in. It comes with it. The second thing is your kit, your outfit. When you're skiing, guys, everybody has their own style. I personally like baggy clothes. Get yourself a sweater that's this big. I'm 5'3". This sweater's huge on me. It's like XXL or something. It looks good. To a certain point, there's too much bagginess. I personally like this golden era of skiing. You guys can look at the pictures right here. This is my golden era. Clayton Villa, mutiny style, that kind of era of skiing. But then again, it can go the other way where you see people riding in skinny jeans, and to me that just looks ridiculous, right? But again, style is something that you perceive yourself. When we compared baggier pants to skinnier pants, baggier pants, you don't notice the indiscrepancies as much, right? So if you land with baggier pants and your feet, I'm standing up in the video now, guys, just in case you were wondering. You land, your feet are wide apart, you have baggier pants. People can't notice that much. You land with skinny jeans, it looks like you got two little bean poles coming up, right? So baggier pants will cover up all the little mistakes and moves you make along the way a little bit better, and they'll make them less noticeable. I also think they look better. Another huge thing about skiing is keeping your hands down. This is something that a lot of people, when they're new, they don't notice. If you don't watch yourself ski, you won't notice, right? You do a lot of tricks and you're like, oh, that was really cool. But you don't realize that your one arm is way up here like a ballerina when you're twirling around in the air. So that's something you're going to want to fix, is keeping your hands down. It looks a lot better. Again, this comes down to style. 0-3P guys, some of the bunch crew, they like to land and sway their arms like a lot. That's fine if that's what you're into, right? Different strokes, different folks. Also, keeping your hands down when you land and stuff like that just makes it look a lot more connected and clean and like you're in control. It makes it look like you know what you're doing more. Well, obviously you do because you're keeping your hands at your side. The other thing is landing. When you land, feet together. We kind of covered this, but baggier pants helps cover this up. But land with your feet together. It looks a lot more stylish and a lot more better if you just 4-point motorcycle landing it like you're in gymnastics, right? Land, feet together, hands at the side, swag it out. And the last thing, we talked about this as well, kind of, tweak your grabs, guys. A safety grab, I'm going to lean back in my obstacle chair here. You just go safety grab, yay. Not as cool as if you go safety grab, tweak it out to the side or something like that, right? Henry Carlo is the king of this. All of his tricks with the safety grab tweaked out. If he does it with the safety grab, it is tweaked, and it is, guys, reasonably grabbing a safety grab like this and tweaking it out to the side really nicely like Henrik does is harder than grabbing a mute grab, for sure. For sure. Wow, that was nice. And guys, the third and final thing, this is the most important one. I said number one might have been the most important. I take it all back. This is the most important. I'm reading off my list here. This is by far the most important. Repetition, right? Repetition mixed with watching your own videos and watching what you're doing is what is going to make you a more stylish skier. You don't get good at something overnight. Everybody knows this. There's that stupid 10,000 hour rule, which is ridiculous, but it's very true. But the more you get better at things, the cleaner you're going to get. And the more you do something, the more you're going to find your style for that thing. So for back fours, you can do a very basic back four, right? And it will look pretty meh. But if you do a lot of them, you get very comfortable with them, you can do things like you can swivel in it, you can like stall yourself in it, you can shifty in it, you can tail tap the ground in it. Even when it comes to gripping the rail, like you can like grip the rail, get really low. You could tail press yourself into a back four if you do it enough, right? You'll learn how to do that stuff. Repetition is going to be the key to making your tricks more stylish and your skiing more stylish. When it comes to everything from switch skiing to literally 180s. The more 180s you do, you're not just gorbing through the air in a 180. Maybe you do a nice nose grab into your 180. Just that repetition is really going to be what drives everything home for you guys. So yeah, that's basically all I have for you guys. If you think I missed anything, let me know down below. I hope this video helped you guys a lot. This is basically just what I found has helped the most for me. With that being said, I am out. This is another episode of Bruce Spews Nonsense on the internet for SEO search ranked videos that people look up, and he gets more views and more people in the cult. If you guys want to see me send and launch my meat missile on skis, subscribe to the YouTube channel. I got lots of dumb stuff on there. Good stuff, good content, good quality content. Lots of hardcore skiing if you're a hardcore ski fan. And I'll see you in the next one. Deuces. Yo, check this out. I was in this video cooking burgers. Almost burnt the house down. Don't tell anybody, but shit almost happened. If you guys want to learn everything I know about skiing and get coached by me as well, there will be a link down in the description to book a call with me, and I'll help you out with whatever you're struggling on this season, and we can talk about having me as your coach. And also, message me on Instagram if you want that help this year, baby. I'm here to help you guys, so this year, next year, whenever you call, whenever you message, I will be here. Deuces.